Hi everyone, Brian here. I want to start by thanking you for the incredible response to the video back in November. It was great to hear that you appreciated seeing the progress we've made, especially knowing that so much of that came directly from your feedback. The momentum here at Evolve has not slowed, and I'm excited to share what we've been working on since then. Picking up where I left off in my last video, as your partner, we are committed to our owner promise, supporting your individual success, simplifying your experience, and delivering peace of mind. And in 2025, we're continuing to turn that promise into real, tangible action. I want to emphasize that your feedback is at the heart of our efforts. And while we know that there will always be opportunities for us to improve, you're going to see us listen closely, move faster than ever, and continue improving with every step. You can think of this as our spring release, the first of 3 updates that we'll be sharing throughout the course of this year as part of our ongoing effort to improve your experience as an Evolve owner. So, let's start with how the market is evolving. I know that you've all seen the headlines, and I'm sure that many of you are feeling some uncertainty around how this dynamic market is going to impact your business. Most importantly, I want to emphasize that you're not in this on your own. We're your partner, and we're here for you every step of the way. So here's what we've seen so far. In January, bookings were tracking as expected. By mid-February, bookings made within a 30-day window began to soften. That drop in demand continued and actually accelerated a bit in March, but it looks to be coming back stronger in April. We're currently ahead of our expectations for bookings in May, June, and July, but this remains a volatile market that's difficult for us to predict with precision. While we always track these broader patterns and benefit greatly from having such a robust data set with over 30,000 properties, I know that what matters most is how these trends show up in your specific market and at your specific property. That's where our focus is, and that's what supporting your individual success is all about. You've already heard from us directly through our most recent Market Trends email. Behind the scenes, we're actively using that data to adjust pricing, accelerate early bookings, and help you capture demand. That includes running targeted tests, like identifying the optimal rates and fees, or fine-tuning discounts for different lengths of stay, all with the goal of driving more bookings for your property. We're also exploring new distribution opportunities to get more eyes on your listing, specifically from travelers who are looking for longer-term stays. At the same time, we've launched new tools based on what you've told us you need, and I'm going to walk you through those now, because we hear you loud and clear. In this market, flexibility matters more than anything. That's why we've enhanced our pricing and calendar tools, a direct response to your ask for more real-time control. In my last update, I shared that we were working on expanding flexibility around custom minimum rates and stays. So I'm excited to come back and say that we followed through on those commitments. Both of those features were live in our owner app as of December. And now, in response to more of your feedback, we've taken them a step further. You can now set those custom rates or lengths of stay below your default minimums. So if your calendar has a few nights sitting empty, you can use these tools to lower the rates or the lengths of stay without changing the default settings for the rest of the year. In my last video, I also shared that we were working on a way for you to lock in more midterm stays. With our new monthly stay discounts feature, you can now offer custom pricing for stays of 28 nights or longer. This is a valuable lever for attracting extended bookings, especially during slower seasons. And as I mentioned earlier, we're exploring new distribution opportunities, including new features on the partners that we work with, as well as entirely new channels to tap into midterm stay demand. All of these features are live in what we used to call your owner account, but going forward, we'll refer to this as your owner app because we see this as far more than just an account. It's a growing set of tools like the ones that I just mentioned, and we view this as the essence of what simplifying your experience is all about. And we have big plans for our owner app as we move forward. For the best experience and most complete feature set, I encourage you to download our owner app on either Apple or Android if you haven't already. Speaking of simplicity, we've made several updates that make it easier than ever to partner with us. You told us how difficult it was to find and download your 1099-K forms, so we made them accessible from your owner app with just a click and a quick security check. We've also made updates to the calendar view based on your feedback, improving clarity and usability after some of our early changes didn't quite hit the mark. We know many of you rely on your calendar as the central hub of our owner app, and we're continuing to improve it with that in mind. For those who want to be more hands-on, I'm excited to share that our next round of updates will include bringing pricing controls directly into the calendar to make it easier than ever to access those tools. We've also heard your feedback and taken action to restructure how support works at Evolve by equipping our agents to resolve more issues on the spot in real time. Already, 50% more questions are being fully resolved on your first interaction with us, and we expect to continue improving that throughout this year. Because when you reach out, you deserve a response that's not just fast, but effective. Next up, I'm excited to introduce the Evolve Marketplace. We know that well-stocked, well-furnished homes drive better guest experiences, and that means better reviews, more bookings, and higher earnings. To make it easier and more affordable to maintain those high standards, we've launched the Evolve Marketplace. This is an exclusive benefit for owners on our Plus Management tier. It's a one-stop shop where you can save 15 to 75% on essentials like linens, furniture, decor, and cleaning supplies, with products that are curated from your favorite brands like Nest, Crate & Barrel, and GE. This is one more way that we're supporting your individual success and making sure that you have access to the resources you need to perform at the highest level while also taking advantage of our scale to deliver you bottom line savings. We also know that communication is key, and that's not just between you and Evolve, but between you and your guests as well. And many of you have told us that managing messages across different platforms can be frustrating and time-consuming. That's why we're building a new messaging experience that brings all guest communication across platforms like Airbnb, Vrbo, and Booking.com into one inbox within your owner app. Instead of switching between text and email, you'll be able to respond to guests easily right from our app while still reaching them on their preferred platform. You'll also get to see Evolve's conversations with guests, so you'll always know what's being said and when. It's all about giving you more clarity, more control, and more peace of mind, a direct reflection of our owner promise. We're still in the early stages of development, and we'll begin a beta test later this quarter. If all goes well, we'll be rolling this out to all owners in the back half of this year. We know that our partnership is also built on trust, and one of the biggest compliments you can pay us is referring Evolve to your friends and family. We're honored to have received so many referrals from our owners over all these years, and it shows that you believe in us and what we're building. It's not something that we take lightly, and it's something that we're very grateful for. That's why starting today, when you refer someone to Evolve, you can earn up to $400, not just for you, but also for the person that you're referring. It's a small way for us to say thank you for believing in us and giving us the opportunity to support the success of your friends and family as well. You can find the details at evolve.com/referral. I hope you're excited about these updates, and I hope you see your feedback reflected in them. Your feedback helps us grow, it challenges us to be better, and it shapes the future of what we're building. I want you all to know that I review every single survey response personally, as do all of the members of our senior leadership team. So please keep the feedback coming. It's truly a gift that you're giving to us. So thank you for your partnership. We know it's a profound responsibility, and it's one we're committed to earning every day. Thank you again, and I look forward to continuing to share our progress in my next video.